They may have won the battle, but they will never win the war. In this match between, in the red, it is Stuart 98 as Emfbots versus a foxfaction in the blue as Cloakbots. And it is on, what is this map called again? Crossroads, where the roads do not actually give you any, well, speed boosts if you're vehicles or anything like it. But it is a map where you've got like 4 maxes in your home base already. But also, importantly, a 4.0 max in the middle. Seems like foxfaction is not going to be rushing that down. And is Stuart going to do that? No, Stuart is actually not even planning on going there. Or at least not really. Yeah, no, they don't expect to get it actually. They expect the enemy to rush it down and they have to create bulkheads to, well, capture it. Over here, first little engagement, first skirmish. The battle was won by Stuart. Yeah, a little bit of a skirmish there. Duck is low, but of course, yeah. Goodbye, ducks. Come on now. You should have engaged with it, and it... Foxfaction really should have been able to clean up that last duck at least. Oh well, now there is 84 reclaim. Not that much, of course. But still, awful fight here by Foxfaction. Of course, we don't really expect them to do well, right? I mean, it's a giant ring versus a neutron star. One of the almost pro players. Like, good Stuart. Stuart is amazing, but uh-oh. I mean, your only defense right now is an engineer, but green. Sure, good idea. To have a green engineer. But on this map, it is not really good camouflage. Over here, going for double loaders already, even though you have a duck nearby. I don't really get that one. I mean, you haven't seen the enemy pressure you. So I feel like double loaders into max is probably a little bit too defensive over there. And because of that, well, Foxfaction 19 eco to 14 from Stuart. Even though Stuart, of course, had the opportunity to and did reclaim in their base. Over here, max is already up for Foxfaction. This one is soon to be up as well. So, they seem to also have had some amount of reclaim nearby. Since otherwise they should not have dropped back down to 16. Could have actually been wind, because wind is currently not that good. 0.0 wind each though, so I don't really get why they built these. Though maybe at the start of the match we had amazing wind, and currently we do as well. Because of that already like 2 extra metal from overdrive. And they are indeed expanding a lot better. Going to have like 4 of the low ground maxes already, whereas Stuart only has 1. Over here, Foxfaction also, once again, good raid, but losing a couple of units already, damaging the loader, sure, but not taking it down. Do take down 3 maxes, make it 4. If they do make it 4, that is a significant blow to Stuart's eco. Only 12 eco per second left. Well, Conchi is still making the caretaker, and caretaker will start reclaiming after that. That is 350 almost, so that is quite a lot. Stuart's commander pathing already messed up from earlier, when they had to pull it to defend against the glaives. Bit of a good fight there for Stuart, and because of that they do have 150% attrition. But it will soon give Foxfaction the middle, with that 4 metal per second max. Meanwhile, they are also still just expanding on the low ground. Of course, Stuart does have this, which is really nice. Something Foxfaction is only now really going after. And also is going for completely naked expansion. They are really vulnerable to raids, though right now they haven't really had any issues with it yet. And the commander being in the middle does see almost everything. If they create a single radar here, they should see like the entire map. Not sure what radar range is. Yeah, look, you really see everything except for the corners, but at least you do see a raid incoming. So of course this one they are able to see still. Not engaging with it, but they do see it. At least they should be able to see it. Since radar was up to like this point. And now they really should see it. Anyways, engaging with the commander, and commander is dead. Goodbye, commander. Does take down a lot. Oh, does take down a lot of glaives in the process, though. And look, even fight. Okay, sure. Stuart loses out on eco as well, so it is still worth it for Fox faction. They lose out on a little bit of eco, 4 metal per second, on all of the storage, if they had any. Didn't really pay attention to that. But at the same time, army for Fox faction is currently not looking that hot. Over here, another 9 units, 7 ducks and 2 archers, able to go through Fox faction's eco. And, well, raiders... V-Raider, okay, sure, but also Archer is a Raider Riot, so is quite good against clumped up glaives with its AoE. So interesting to see, because they are currently pressuring quite a lot over here, Stuart. And it all depends on how well those archers are able to engage, and they do clean up all of the glaives here. Single archer going down, but glaive is now cleaned up as well. Factory could easily go down, there are no conjurers here, so... just sit one of these in front, kill the glaive as it comes out, move it forward, please, yes, thank you. One more shot, yeah, good job. Now you can just blast down that factory, and they will only have Commander and a single conjurer here. They will have nothing left. They won the fight over here, and they won the fight in Stuart's base, but all of a sudden, when they lost all of those glaives, they had nothing left. Forces over here can still just keep on moving, take more eco down, and sure, they still have 20 eco, a little bit surprised about that, but they do have 2 maxes here, and of course that 4.0 max in the middle, but that one is going down to the bulkhead as well, currently floating a lot of eco, partially because they didn't go for a caretaker first, which I believe is the standard for when you lose your factory, since, well, you would have been able to spend 18 metal on your factory then, since you would have 20 willpower, rather than just 10 from your commander. But this kinda seems over. Over here, Stuart really should just move forward. No, Stuart, here. Here is your eco, here. Take that down, there is a single Lotus. Come on. You don't have radar, do you? Nope, you don't. Okay, you really should have radar. But still, even if they let this grow out, it's unlikely, very unlikely, to be of significant harm for Stuart. Since, well yeah, only now, factory is up, you create a couple of glaives, but I don't see it happening. I mean, let's look at the army stat, right? Current army value, 2100 versus 2500 versus 130. Ouch, yeah. Bulkhead to take down the defenses, to take down the factory. Single archer in defense here should be enough to just... might not be enough for 3 glaives. So 3 glaives gone, and there goes Fox faction. In my eyes, they were ahead for a large part of this game, but losing all of those glaives in the commander explosion completely lost them the game.